ada, Dr. Izwan. Please proceed.
Okay.
Straight to the point.
Okay, I'll take over, Dr. Izwan. It's okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. Ya, buat macam rumah sendiri ya. Alright. Okay, terima kasih kepada semua yang hadir pada hari ini. Thank you for coming. And I know that some of us here are international lecturers, so I will try my best to remember that we have to use English language. I just need, is the Timbalan Dekan here? Or Ketua Jabatan, or maybe Dr. Su can tell me how many staff do you have in SEFB?
About 120.
Yeah, that's about 65 people who are not here. And that's about 50%.
Yeah.
So I do hope that whoever who's here today will pass the information to everyone who's not here, because it's for everybody's good. Everybody should know, all the lecturers, yeah, if they call themselves as educators, they have to do e-portfolio. So I assume, like typical Malaysian, they will thread in as we go along. So I hope that that's what's going to happen. So I hope that there will be 120 participants in here, so including the host and the two of us. So we will be having about 120 over people in this session today. Right. What we're going to do today is we're going to introduce to you, I'm sure all of you have actually been exposed by the Globalized Online Learning Champion from the respective schools. So Dr. Su is actually your champion, your gold champion. And I'm sure she has actually done the in-house training to everybody to give
Yes,
some.
in fact, yeah, early this month. Yep, we have a
Brilliant.
session. Yeah.
Thank you. Very good. So everybody know already what Mahara and what the platform is. So what we're going to do today is actually to make sure that whatever that you did is okay, is acceptable. And those who have not done, that's fine, because that's the whole reason why we have this session today, is to make sure everybody will be on board, because it's part of our responsibility and accountability as an educator to continuously reflect on our practices. Slow suara saya. Slow macam mana? Slow tak dengar ke? Slow pecah-pecah?
Taklah, okay saja.
Okay. Kalau tak dengar suara I, it's your place code. So you kena duduk dekat tempat yang dekat sikit dengan your wifi dekat rumah. Okay, so coming back to what I was saying just now, it is doing the e-portfolio is basically you're documenting your own reflection about what your practices are in terms of your delivery as well as your assessment, in order to make sure that whatever that you do has benefited your students, right? So you want to assure yourself. So SEFB, I don't think I need to use all these bombastic words, because all of you have gone through the double ACSB, so you know what I'm talking about here. So the only thing that we need to do is to make sure that we put it all in. All right, yeah, Dr. Soon. Okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Doctor.
Just call me Jan will do.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Right. What was I saying just now? Yeah, so basically it's about you reflecting in your e-portfolio. So if anybody asks you why do we need to have the e-portfolio, is basically to reflect your practices, to make sure that you continuously improve your delivery and assessment, basically improve your service as an educator. And so hopefully over a period of time, when you look at what you have done, you'll be able to see some trend in your ways of doing things, And from there, you will see some form of transformation in your practices, and hopefully that transformation will benefit your students in the long run. So that's basically the ultimate aim of reflecting consciously about what you do in the classroom. So in the e-portfolio, what we have, or UMIT has actually helped us with the 6 elements, the 6 components that need to be there, which begins with the teaching philosophy, followed by the creativity and so on and so forth, until at the end is actually the scholarship. Number 6 is the scholarship of teaching, supervision, and evaluation. So in this particular workshop, what we're going to help you to do is to make sure that number 1 and number 6, it remains separate. It remains on its own, whereas number 2, number 3, number 4 will be done for every course, for every group, for every semester that you teach, beginning A201 to 02 to 03. Why 201 to 02 to 03? Because during the meeting with, when we sat down as the task force to do the policy, that's when the Pendaftar told us that for teaching portfolio, for this particular year, it will include A201, 202, and 203. So if there are courses and groups that you are teaching for 201 or 202 or 203, if you're teaching postgraduate, then those are the courses that will be included in your e-portfolio. So teaching, the thing that's separated will be the teaching philosophy and the scholarship. Why is it separated? Because teaching philosophy is something that you don't change every semester. Usually you will have it over a period of time until you find there are reasons for you to do some amendments, and therefore you will do some tweaking to your philosophy. So usually it takes a few good years before you change. So example, before this, if your teaching philosophy was about how you want to give to your, you want to give the knowledge to your students, and then you realize over the time, giving is as good as teaching, as good as being teacher-centered. So you want to change to student-centered approaches because of the pandemic and all that. You realize that it's the students that are doing a lot of work. So you want to change that, and that's where, for now, if you have had your teaching philosophy beginning before this, then you would have changed now because of the situation right now that requires for you to change your philosophy. So why is philosophy important? Because that's where your beliefs are about your students, about learning, about what works in terms of education. And that is basically the fundamental, the framework that will influence how you deliver and influence how you assess your students. So that's why putting it on paper and making it consciously documented helps you to start thinking about it and start to see whether is it aligned with your delivery. When you say that you are student-centered, are you really using student-centered learning activities in your classroom? Are your assignments really focusing on student-centered development? So all these questions that you will have will depend on the kind of philosophy that you have actually input in your teaching philosophy. I know some seniors will say, oh, teaching philosophy, I don't have to write it down, it's all here in my brain. Well, research has shown that there is a discrepancy between beliefs and action, which means some people believe that they are student-centered learning, they're very focused on student-centered learning, but in actual fact, in terms of their action, they're very teacher-centered. So putting it on paper makes you become constantly aware what you have, basically akad lah, what you have actually said, and whether you are walking the talk, whether you actually do what you actually say. Yeah. So that's the teaching philosophy. That's why I'm saying that you write it once, and you've got to think hard about what it is. And once you have written, it takes a few good years before you probably need to change. Scholarship of teaching, supervision, and evaluation is basically about your scholarly work. Who are you and how that has influenced you as an educator, and how that has influenced you in approaching your students. So that would include, some people would include their SOTL research, because it's actually related to how they research on their teaching practices. or it can be publication that they do about how to teach, for example, in economics, then how to teach finance or how to teach economics, which they wrote in certain journals, so that they can include that. If they were part of an MQA member, you know, or any expert member, that will also be included, can be included, because that makes you what you are, and what you are will actually influence how you do what you do in the classroom. So that's why scholarly teaching and learning, again, it doesn't really change every semester. You always look at it in a yearly way. So at the end of the year, you want to look at what you want to add in your scholarship of teaching, evaluation and supervision. And you don't do it every semester. So that's the reason why 1 and 6, we have it separate, whereas 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is what you do every semester, which includes strategies, that means delivery. It includes innovation, what to you that you did something new this particular semester compared to other semester. The third is testimonials from your students. And finally, the CQI. So the CQI that I know AEDU is also doing the clinics, going around various colleges to introduce the notion of CQI, I mean, not notion lah, well, the notion of CQI, because for the non-AACSB programs, they will be definitely introduced to something new, because not all are doing CQI and all that. So what in the OBE system, what we do when lecturers plug in or input their assessment, their marks for their students by CLO, you will the OBE system will generate the analysis, and you can use that analysis in your e-portfolio to do some reflection in relation to CQI. Any questions? So the way in which, before you ask questions, the way in which we're going to conduct this is very hands-on, and I'm going to interject from time to time once I pass to Dr. Izwan, especially when it comes to spot checking. We spot check. So I'm going to ask, after a few good minutes, after he has completed one section, I will say, okay, Dr. Izwan, time to spot check. So what I mean by spot check is for him to randomly see who needs to show what they have done, which means this is a hands-on. If you are listening to this with your handphone, make sure you have a computer that you can also continue to do lah. So preferably it would be good for you to do it via a laptop or a computer, so that you can share whenever we need you to share. And listen to him, especially for those who have not done, listen to him one step at a step, step by step. Don't be worried about trying to do something before you're being asked to, because what he's going to show is how to do for one, and then you can duplicate for your other courses. So if you follow what he's asking you to do step by step, inshallah you will not go wrong. Okay, but I do understand also that there are some people who have already done it, so your task is actually to see how whether you're on the right track or not. And if you're on the right track, alhamdulillah, then what you can do is actually to help the group, your school, to help other people who needs help. Questions? Are there any questions before I pass it to
Assalamualaikum, Prof. That,
yes.
Dr. Maizan ni.
Yes.
The one on part 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
you said you need to change for every semester. If, let's say, I find that my method strategy is very good, I don't want to change for every semester or 2 or 3 semester lah. So can it be like that, maintain the same?
Well, yeah, it depends on performance of your students. If your students are okay with it in terms of the performance, then okay lah. But if you find that your students some of your students are actually have struggling or something like that, then there's a reason why you need to consider helping those kind of students, basically maybe that particular strategy is not suitable for every student because people are different. And when you're teaching, even if you're teaching the same course, meeting different kind of students, you will find that every semester you will find different types of students and at different levels. So that's the reason why the strategy might need to be changed, but you cannot change the standard of your course learning outcome, but the strategy definitely you can change. But if you're asking me, let's just say for the next three semesters, you don't want to change your strategies. I don't see that if there's any problem if the students' performance are okay.
Prof, I have a question. Is actually when we're having face-to-face, we can see what the problem are with among those students. But then I'm talking about undergraduate. But then when we are having this online session, and most of the class, the student are this one, just you nampak dia punya icon face lah, whatever lah. Then we never know whether they really understand and student does not ask us to
Questions.
yeah. So that is my worries, meaning that I don't know whether they're getting through, So whether the prior this one face to face, I know whether kita tengok muka dia, whether dia blank ke, dia ke, So yeah.
Yeah. That's why Dr. Zahruddin, not only during class time if it's face to face or even online, more so for online, as you said just now, I can see just beautiful faces yang dekat dalam ni. Tanta click in and pi makan mi goreng apa kan? I wouldn't know. So the same thing with your students. That's the reason why we need to have activities. Don't have lectures. If you have activities, you will know who is not here and who's not. And that's the reason why we have spot checks. From the spot check, I will know who is here and who's not. Okay. And from the activities, when they struggle, you know that although they cannot, dalam kelas tu pun, kalau dia not pun, tak semestinya dia faham. It's when you give them the activities and they're struggling to jawab the soalan. That's where you know, okay.
So the spot check is the thing that we always as this indicator whether they are alert of what we have been putting down. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Activities. Right. That's what I mean by activities. Yeah.
Right.
Activities.
Okay. Thank you.
Prof. Jan here.
Yes.
Which semester do we need to start doing this? Is it 202 or 201?
201,
Of
202,
confusion.
203.
Starting from 201.
Yes.
Okay. And another thing is there a deadline for us to like finish doing this 201, 202?
Deadline for the portfolio?
Yeah.
Okay, for your benefit and for the benefit of the school, it should be before Q4, which means, if I'm not mistaken, it's before December. I think during the roadshow, everybody promised the TNCA that everyone will get it sorted by December.
So
right?
that September deadline is not valid anymore. Is it?
That September deadline will be for Q3. So
do we have to
after
follow
that
the deadline?
No.
So now we have until the end of the year.
Yeah. The most important thing, the most important thing is for us to make sure that all the lecturers understand that they need to do the e-portfolio and try to get it done for all the courses and that they have taught, for all the groups and courses that they have taught for A201, 202, 203 before December.
And it's for both is it for both UG and PG?
Correct. That's why A201, 202 and 203.
Yeah, I'm just confirming all this information so that there's no confusion. Thank you, Prof. Razia.
No problem. So okay, I will pass to Dr. Izwan now to start. I just started the engine, so he's going to start the gear 1 to gear 4. So I wish you all lots of drinking coffee and concentration because we're going to do the spot check later on. Thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Izwan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Prof. Wazia. Thank you, all faculty member from SEFB. So welcome to this roadshow. Okay, for today demonstration, so there will be 3 parts. The first part will be an example of complete e-teaching portfolio. Even though that not much the best one, but I can show several examples that been developed by several of our faculty members from TISA, from School of Government, who already developed, create their e-teaching portfolio that by following the right component required by the pendaftar. Okay, so that will be the first session. The second session will be how can we create our own e-teaching portfolio using the correct format that given by the pendaftar with all the component, all the seed component that we are required to write down within our e-teaching portfolio. And finally will be the last thing I'm going to cover about how can we share our e-teaching portfolio with our respective dean or any committee that been appointed by the dean to evaluate your e-teaching portfolio. Okay. I just want to mention that UTLSC is not the PTJ that going to evaluate your e-teaching portfolio. Okay, the evaluation will be totally based on your department. So it means that the dean will approve whether your e-teaching portfolio is complete or not complete, following the correct format, not following the correct format. Is up to the dean of the faculty. Right? UTIC, the task of UTIC only provide the training. We help you with the platform and yeah, and helping how can you share your e-teaching portfolio and everything. Okay, but the final remark, the final approval will be based on the dean of the pusat pengajian. Right. Okay. To logging into your e-teaching portfolio, so what you need to do, I'm going to share the link in the chat box. Okay, and you see the link in the chat box. That will be the link for our e-teaching portfolio. Just to mention, we are in the process of integrating everything in our UEM portal so that we are going to have the link, the e-teaching portfolio link within our portal so that there will be a single sign-on. Once you logging into your own portal, automatically you can log in into your own teaching portfolio. The same idea of having the UEM OL and everything, UEM OL, webback and everything. Currently, the platform is separate. There are no integration yet. What you need to do, you need to go to eportfolio.uem.edu.my and then you need to log in using your user ID and password. Same with your portal ID and portal password. Okay, so there you go. The first thing that you need to do is to log in into our e-portfolio. Okay, I just want to show my teaching portfolio, even though this is not the best one, but I just prepare it so that we can have an idea, the end product, the ending. It's not the end. What will be the last thing that the complete set of e-teaching portfolio. Okay, you can click on my name here on your right hand side. So you say I'm going to share the link here. Okay, so that will be my link. Okay, so this is the example of almost complete e-teaching portfolio because I'm not complete yet because I've been tasked by my faculty to teach undergraduate A201, but I didn't do that yet. Okay, last semester, I've been appointed to teach tentang OER subject, DC 203, postgraduate, data mining for business application, last semester. Previous 202, I've been appointed again OER subject, but this subject, OJMT 6013, is e-business, team teaching with Dr. Afan, OER KL. And at the same time, in A202, I also been appointed as instructor for, again, postgraduate subject, SQIT for 033. So this is my teaching portfolio, a collection of teaching and learning for A202, that business intelligence and business support system, e-business, data mining, and suppose A201, I have data mining for undergraduate. So there will be 5 collection, 5 folder for year 2021, right? That is for my case. So the idea is at the end of today's training, so your teaching portfolio will be most similar with mine. So there will be a general section of teaching and learning philosophy. 01 will be our teaching and learning philosophy. 06 is our general scholarship, teaching or supervision and evaluation. Okay, 01 is the place where you can put all the information about your teaching philosophy. As mentioned by Prof before, the philosophy is won't change for a certain period of time unless you got a new wisdom, a new idea of your teaching and learning ways, so that you can write a new teaching and learning philosophy. So usually it will be there for a certain period of time. So in my case, this is my teaching philosophy. Okay. So this teaching philosophy will be a generic component. It won't appear every semester. You only write down this only once for a certain period of time. Dia sekali sahaja dalam sepanjang kita berada di UM, atau it might be changed for a certain period of time. The last component will be component number 6. So component number 6 is our scholarship in teaching, supervision and evaluation. For example, in my case, I mentioned about I received a SOTA grant from UTIC in 2015, and I did mention about I've been appointed as panel penilai TTEC and board for curriculum development. If you don't have any SOTA grant, there should be no problem, no need to worry. What you can do, you can always put any grant that you receive that show your scholarly in your area, and that should be okay, should be no problem. Okay. Another thing, for this kind of panel penilai and board, what you can do is you can include your, for example, you be appointed as general editor, the FRGS reviewer, and many more. As long as that can represent or can showcase your scholarly in your area, that should be good enough to put in this section. And this section won't change for a certain period of time. For example, in my case, saya cuma dapat grant SOTA sekali je. Lepas tu tak pernah dapat. So, appear only once. But again, maybe you obtain the FRGS grant, maybe once a while kan, kita jarang-jarang dapat. Selalulah grant FRGS. Okay, so this is the example. So at the end of the day, our teaching portfolio should be like this. So there will be a general section, 01, 06 will be the general scholarship, and then we are going to have a collection of semester. Within collection of semester, there will be a minimum of 4 pages. For example, if you click this, the first subject, 203, data mining for business application. What we need to write down here is for each semester, for each courses, for each group, we need to write down about our overall strategy teaching and learning. Kita bercerita strategi kita mengajar. Maybe in 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph. Yeah. you need to mention about your strategy during teaching and learning. Second page will be your creativity during teaching and learning. Your creativity, your innovation during teaching and learning, you can mention it here. Page number 3 will be your testimonial from our student, where you can get this information from our own e-Sivas qualitative comment, or else you can get it directly from your group, WhatsApp group from your students, or you can, let's say you have a private message with your student, then if you think that is a good testimonial from your student, you can put it here. Okay. And finally, the last one will be your CQI. So this CQI, the template, you can obtain the template from the OBE system. Right, this is one example. In this example, what I did is that for this subject, the QAT is 70%, number of students 15, 15, how many students attain the CLO, how many students not attain the CLO, how many students attain the LOC, not attain the LOC, and then we just mentioned about the course content require revision, perlu atau tak perlu kan. So this thing, untuk for double ASB school program, you might want to upload your AOL report. That should be good enough for this section. For those coming from others program not related to double ASB, they can use this kind of reporting format. For those coming from double ASB, you can upload your okay. Yeah. Again, Prof, related to ethical consideration, this e-teaching portfolio, you can share it. You can choose whether you want to share it with only to your dean, or you want to make it public. Everyone can access your e-teaching portfolio. But the compulsory to share it with the dean, because the dean will evaluate your e-teaching portfolio, and then for those who want to share their e-teaching portfolio with others for any purposes, you can share it with public, should be no problem. Tapi macam tu lah, ethical consideration should be considered to make sure that in my case, maybe I just to shadow the name of my student name and phone number.
Dr. Iswan,
Yep.
is there a way for us to actually, can you go back to your CQI page, please? The page before this? Is there a way for us to actually lift this page and put it on our CQI page? Lift, like copy and paste?
Yeah, boleh. Should be no problem. You can copy paste. Boleh. I will give you the format, and what you can do, copy.
Can we? I mean, I've actually tried, but I can't get this page exactly onto my page 5, my CQI page on this.
Okay, later on I will share how to copy it. So means if you teach a subject with several group members, what you can do, only one group member write down their CPI, their AOL report, and then you can share it here, and you ask all the group members to copy it and put it on their own e-teaching portfolio. That also can be done. Should be no problem. Boleh buat. Okay, so that will be the first session.
Dr. Izwan, but be careful with that, because if one person is writing for their students, it cannot be the same for your students, So the only thing that will be the same will be the achievement target, will be the CLO, but the performance of your students will depend on that group's performance. So have that in mind lah, that you cannot have a duplicate of similar report for all the CQI for all the courses, because the students are different.
Dr. Izwan, about AOL, if I'm not mistaken, AOL, we prepare AOL for the whole course. I mean, let's say for financial management, same for the all course, but then this teaching portfolio for each classes, right?
Yeah,
So
for each group.
can we use AOL, because AOL will describe the whole course of financial management, all students in that particular course. But then they say I'm group A, so the evaluation in AOL might not describe group A, because it will describe group A to group F, for example.
Yeah, understand. So that's why currently the practice is we want to start to encourage the lecturer to do the CQI for their own subject, for their own courses, for their own group. That's the idea that we are going to do right now. And then all that information can come from our OBA system. Automatically, the lecturer just key in the information, just key in the result of the student, the marks of the student. Automatically, the system will provide you the result. In my case, this is the example. So this is the PDF file that I obtained from the OBE system. So the OBE system will provide us with all the information whether the ROC been achieved by the student or not. Okay, the CLO ni achieve atau tak achieve. This kind of information will be obtained directly from our OBE system if you complete the OBE system, right? And if you use the OBE system. Once you have that, there should be no problem for you to generate the report for your own courses, for your own subject, for your own group. But for this time around, maybe there should be no problem to report whatever that you have, your own AOL too. I think that should be okay for the first round ni.
Sebab sepatutnya daripada individual tu lah you come up with the AOL for the whole entire course. Am I right? It's from the individual reporting by group that you come up with the whole, looking at it for the whole students, that you come up with your AOL report. So, the AOL report, if you say it's meant for the whole students, can be shared, but the individual CQI for your course and your group, it's meant for your individual reporting lah, individual reflection.
Meaning we can just do a subset of the AOL, a subset for our particular class, correct or not?
Yes, it's actually your if I can understand you all what you are talking about. So if let's just say 4 of us are actually teaching the same course. So I'm having group A, Dr. Izwan group B, Dr. Norzalina you group C, and Dr. Sun will be group D. So each of us will have our own reflection and CQI for our group. But together, that usually when we have 4 people, they're bound to be one penyelaras khusus. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we sit down and with the penyelaras khusus, and together we will do the AOL report for the whole entire students who have taken the course. So that will be our AOL report. But individually, we have to do our own reflection too, because what I did in my classroom and what you did in your classroom might not be different, and the effect of what we did, even if it's the same, the effect of what we did might not be the same because the students are different.
Yep.
Okay, so the idea is that for each of our own teaching portfolio, so there will be a general section about our philosophy, a general section about our scholarly work for teaching and learning and supervision. And for each semester, there are 4 things that we need to write down. The first one, our strategy for teaching and learning, innovation, testimonial, and action of learning. There are 4 pages that we need to write down every semester, every group, every courses that we need to mention back, reflect what we did during our classroom for that semester. Macam ni lah. So every semester, 4 pages, 4 pages, 4 pages. No need to worry much, because what you can do, once you create one collection, that collection can be copied and paste, rename with the new name. Should be no problem. Means that you only create it once. Nanti kita create, you just duplicate it, create a new collection. No need to worry much. Means that whatever information that available within this collection will be copied and pasted we will copy into another collection. Maksudnya kita buat sekali sahaja, kita akan buat a new folder, a new collection. And the new collection tu will follow everything what we did before in the previous semester. Everything will be copied. Cuma what you need to do next is to make some adjustment, to do some editing related to the maybe the different subject, different group, different student. Yeah, Prof. Now we need to do the creation for our own group and our own student. Okay, so that will be the first section. Second section will be I want to demonstrate. Okay, let's say for example, because I understand that Dr. Janjan already demonstrate last month, early this month, how to use the e-teaching portfolio, but I did sample several of the faculty member, and I found that most of from that sample, let's say for example, sekejap saya masih menunggu saya. Okay, so Dr. Johaida, so everyone, if you still not doing anything, kalau masih tak buat apa-apa kan, so the default setting will be like this. Macam ni kan, nampak tak? So you have 01 component, 02 component, 03, 04, 05, 06 component. Nampak tak? So there are 6 default component created by UMIT. Okay. So what we want to do today, I'm going to have each of the faculty member. How can we change this? So we are going to have 01, 06. In the middle too, we are going to create a collection of classes which consists of 02, 03, 04, 05. Pages middle. And this thing happened only once today. After today, what you need to do next is only to copy the collection, create, rename as another process, another semester, another group. Okay, so any question? Does your dashboard similar like mine? Sama tak macam ni? Sama tak macam Dr. Johaida? 01, 02 sampai.
Thumbs up please kalau sama.
Okay, because I just sample 1844, 1982, 1265.
Dr. Izzuan, yang saya punya tak ada bahagian edit dashboard kat atas tu. Kan ada macam, bila saya buka saya punya, saya try untuk buat filosofi tadi saya tak pandai. So kan ada edit dashboard tu. Memang kami kalau view sendiri memang tak ada yang tu ke?
Ya, itu dah advance. Punya nombor staff berapa? Your staff number?
1637.
Sama. This is yours kan? Do you have 01 sampai 06?
Oh, ada tak tu? View saya tak ada.
Ada apa?
Tu edit dashboard tu, perkataan edit dashboard tu. Sekejap.
Oh, because mine is admin punya menu, privilege admin menu.
Okay, now I can see it. Sekejap.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, so now okay, let's start doing. Okay, in order to edit the default setting given by the UMIT, what we need to do, can you see this create box, the red color? When you move mouse over the box here, the create box, you change to blue color. Click this one, click the create box here. Okay. So once you click the create box, this will happen. There will be a dashboard about page and collection. If you realize there will be 6 collection, how can we differentiate whether this is collection or pages? And you have collection and you have pages. a collection, the concept of collection macam folder in your computer. In our computer, we have folder. Within our folder, we have a list of file in our folder, kan? The same concept apply with Mahara platform, but the name is different. We have a collection. Collection consists of pages. Collection, pages. Folder, file. But this time around, we have this kind of collection. Collection consists pages. Okay. Everyone still with me or lost already? Can you see this kind of page?
Dr. Iswan, all these 01 until 06 collections, these are there by default. Is it by default? Is already there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
By default.
Okay, so after my briefing to my school, some of my friends they actually asked me why is the collection named after a page? For example, like teaching like 03, creativity and innovation. Isn't it supposed to be a page? But when we look at the icon, it is a collection. So what I asked them to do is I asked them to delete everything, delete all these so-called collections and start all over again and do their own collections containing all the 6 pages. It doesn't really matter, right? All these collections, the default collections there.
Yeah. Dia macam ni. Initially, the idea from pendaftar, we need to do the writing. It's not based on the courses, on the syllabus group. The previous idea is to have a set of collection for teaching philosophy, a collection of overall strategy, a collection of creativity, collection of this, collection of this, collection of this. That was the first idea from the pendaftar. But now, based on the new policy mentioned that teaching and learning philosophy should be once there. Scholarship should be the last one. And then within your 18 portfolio, there will be a semester for your subject. Semester 1, course number 1, course number 2, and so on. And each courses will consist of your strategy, your creativity, your testimonial, and your CQI. Macam tu.
If they have actually done as in delete and did their own pages, that's fine. So I think for those who have not done that way, you will demonstrate to them how we do it. If you don't want to delete it, there's an easier way, because if you don't delete it, it's easier actually. But if you have deleted it and you came up with your own, I mean, you develop the pages by the collection, that's fine. That's okay too. It's not wrong.
Dr. Samson, no need to worry. If you already did it before, should be no problem. Kita boleh copy je, should be no problem. We just copy it and move it into a collection.
And then just rename the collection.
Yeah. Only rename. Okay, should be no problem. Okay.
Yeah, I think those who are confused are those who have never done it like hands-on. Those will be the ones who are confused, who will be confused today.
Okay, Prof. Okay, we should change the term again because the Mahara platform, the name is page and collection. Collection consists page. Slightly different with the window-based platform. Okay.
Yeah. I think the good thing about educators is we can adapt very well, right? So we know now the concept of collection is actually like folder. The pages that what we have in Mahara is basically like the files. So let's put that on one side, because to ask UMIT to change, it's going to take another 2 years. So we don't want that. We want to get it done and over with. So let's for those who have done as in you have deleted and you have done like what Dr. Sun has actually explained, that every folder you have named it and you have created the pages for relevant pages that should be there, that's fine. So all you need to do is just to listen to us. For those who have not done like this this is one example and a few examples. That means you have not done anything yet. You just follow through what Dr. Izwan is saying. Is that okay? So don't get yourself confused. For those who have done the way in which you have done before this, you do not have to do it all over again. If you have got all the things that's supposed to be there, that is fine. There's so many ways to solve a problem. That's not just one way to solve the problem. So that's fine. This is meant for those who have not done anything yet, and we will follow through and help them to come to your level. Okay? Is that okay? Good. Good. Okay. All right.
Just a little bit information. Okay, this is one example of Dr. Samzaifa kan. Okay, so this example, I want to show what does it mean by collection, what does it mean by pages. A collection, this is one example of collection. Nampak kan? This is a collection. Why we call it collection? Because can you see a layer here? Kan nampak kan? You can see a layer. So this is a collection. Collection consists pages. Collection, you have a layer of pages. This is collection, you have pages. Collection, pages, collection, pages. So this, we call it as collection. But this one, we call it as a page. Why page? Because there are no layer. There are no layer here. Okay? But this one, you can see the layer. Right? So collection, layer. Collection dengan page. Okay, what we want to do now is, we want to leave it, we want to leave it teaching and learning philosophy as it. No need to do anything. This one should be okay. This one should be fine. Okay. We want to move this 4 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, into a new collection. The collection we name is as A203_OJNP3033 Group A, for example. Okay. Right. So how can we do that? Macam mana nak buat? Okay. To create a collection, kalau in our computer, what we need to do to create a folder, right click new folder. Then kita right click new folder. Right click new folder. But this time around, because this is a Mahara platform, can you see this copy button? The add button. Can you see this add button? Nampak tak add button ni? Again, this add button. Can you see this add button? What you need to do, click the add button. Okay, and then a pop-up will appear. They ask you, please choose which you would like to create, collection or page. We want to create collection. Kita nak create page, we want to create a new collection. So we just click collection. Kalau saya laju, just let me know. Collection. Rename it as Dr. Samzaifa A203 or A202.
Yeah, Dr. Samzaifa, if you have a course, can
A202
DEEP 3013
Group
A.
Group A, okay. So what you need to do, you just put the collection name. The collection name will be the this is the format. You need to start with semester name A202_DEEP3013 Group A, and you write it down somewhere here. A description, a collection of teaching and learning or BEEP 3013 Group A semester. Tajuk dia apa BEEP ni?
Public Finance.
Public Finance. Okay. Just rename it. Do we have to do for A2? Okay. Itu profil je. Okay, so what you need to do, this is the semester name, the course, the semester name, the course name, the course code, and then the group. So this is the format, a collection, and this is the description for that collection. And then what you need to do next, click next. Okay, there are no pages that we want to include into our collection. Pages not be included into the collection yet because we don't have any pages yet. Right? So we just click done. And there you go. So you will have a new collection called as A202_BEEP3013 Group A. Right. We have a new collection. Okay. Any problem?
Nak tanya Dr. Izwan,
Ah.
yang gambar padlock tu, apa tujuan
Okay.
ikon padlock tu, yang lock dengan lock unlock. Lepas tu yang collection ni tak ada pula. Tapi
Okay.
saya punya tu ada.
Okay, lock dengan padlock ni, pedai ayam ni untuk sharing yang the third session nanti. I'm going to share how, because if we put like this, the padlock is open, so means that everyone can see your profile page, can see our on the profile page. The lock one mentioned means that this part, only you can see the information. What we are going to do in the next session, the third session later on, how can we lock, unlock? Which component that we want to lock, which component we want to unlock. Yang tu kita akan nanti lah, sebab there was a reason lock, unlock ni, we need to unlock to the dean or to the respective representative that represent the dean to evaluate your teaching portfolio. Macam tu. Nanti saya tunjuk macam mana nak lock, unlock ni. Okay, so I'm going to check each of you. So before I do the checking, so the next idea, what we want to do next is, can you see this one? Okay, what we're going to do next? This one will remain. This one remain. This one remain. What we're going to do next? These pages we are going to put it here. Overall strategy, creativity will be here. Testimonial student will be here. CQI will be here. Okay.
1 dengan 6 je tak masuk kan? Yang number 1 dengan number 6 saja tak masuk.
Ya,
Betul.
ya. Betul. Nombor 1 dengan nombor 6 tu dia macam let's assume as a rumah kan. Kita ada pagar pintu masuk.
Constant. Yang constant dua-dua tu.
Ya. Ya.
Ya, cakap dengan orang ekonomi, ya, constant, correct.
Tapi, Prof. Fauzia, even if we include page 1 and page 6 into a collection, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But as I said just now that will require you to write again and again and again and again and again every semester the teaching philosophy that will not really change over time, right?
Hey, no need, just copy and paste. Copy and paste the page into the collection.
Can. Yes, as long as that it's there. As long as it's there. But that's why we to ease everybody, you will have one that is constant, as rightly put by Major Norzila, and the scholarship in teaching and learning, which you can add yearly basis. So for 2, 3, 4, while you can copy certain things and paste certain things, but there are some amendments that you need to do depending on the kind of students that you have lah. So it's okay if you have done it in such a manner that you have one course that has number 1 to number 6. That is fine.
Okay. Can I go check another faculty member? Okay, can you do that first while I'm do the checking? Sorry, this one is not from this school, okay?
No.
No, satu. Oh, sorry, satu dua nak. Okay, that's good. Right, this one ada example.
Din dah join.
Okay, this is one example. Good. Done, kan? Dia dah copy dah. So there will be you only have the 01, the default for philosophy, 06 scholarship, your scholarly work, that won't change much for a certain period of time. And then this is the semester. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to copy this thing, put it here. Again, copy 0, overall strategy, activity, testimonial, and CPI. Put it here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And finally, once everything is there, let's say, for example, you already have the strategy, the innovation, the testimonial, and also the assurance of learning within this collection. What you need to do next, you can just copy everything, create a new collection, rename as A203 underscore BEEM 2033 group B, for example. Again, you can do that over and over again. Should be no problem. Boleh. Okay. Cik, siapa lagi?
Nanti lepas ni cari lelaki pula ya.
Oh, yang ni belum lagi. Yang ni kenapa jadi entitled?
Izzuan, cari saya. Sebab ada isu saya nak tanya ni.
So, Dr. Zalina, you have any problem? Dia bukan display.
Tanya saya.
Saya Zalina mana?
Ya. Dan ni, Zalina binti Muhammad Muhaiddin.
Oh, bukan. Banyak Zalina, suku saya.
Bukan This one is not from SESB
Ada, betul lah tu.
Serius. Ada nama dekat dalam senarai partisipan ni.
Our school very good. Everyone wants to get spot check.
Okay.
All the volunteers.
Dr. Muazzam, your staff name, your staff number?
3369.
Okay,
Tanya.
04.
Okay, let's say I want to add a page. And then in the page ada macam bahan HTML, which is a website browser lah kan. Tapi saya try to add, tak boleh. Dia punya HTML coding.
Okay, yang ni soalan advance. Tunggu Sat.
Ni advance sangat ni, advance.
Lagi kami nak cari orang yang perlu nak create course dulu. Satgi nanti bila kita dah sampai ke tahap advance baru kita layan soalan macam ni.
Kena cari beginner.
Ini bukan intermediate ni advance terus ni.
Sorry, I don't know, maybe what you can do, can you create an iframe so that if you have to look at mine, my example, I did include this okay, mine, I managed to include this Google citation because I do some coding through browser, PHP browser. Then I can extract the information from the Google Scholar. But this thing is not happen on the click lah. Maksudnya kena ada coding sikit. Yang tu maybe intermediate level kot, nanti kita buat another session boleh tak?
Okay, tak apa, faham.
For this time around, kita nak we want to create this idea dulu, 0106 order by semester. Once you can do that, I think we are going to have another session how to use all the function, all the component that available within our e-teaching portfolio. Itu mungkin tak sempat kita tunjuk lah kejap lagi. Alright? Really sorry, aku tak sempat lah. 1632. So another example, 1633.
Dr. Izzuan, is the Dean here? Are you sure? Oh yes. So let me find out from the Dean. What does SEFB want to do? Do you want to have one for each course ni ada 6 pages, or you want to, because what we have been doing, what UMIT has also suggested to us due to the apa tu the space problem and all that. So they have suggested that the teaching portfolio, because it's repetitive, so you can just do it once, so that's outside, and then the scholarly teaching pun sama juga, you can update apa ni, yearly. That's why it's 01, 06 is separate, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 is the one that you need to have for every course. So if this faculty, this school wants it to be like in one course you have all 1 to 6, then let's have apa macam sama lah. Ke macam you tak kisah, sebab kalau the dean doesn't mind checking if you have like one course, see like what Dr. Izwan is showing now, you have 01, 06, 202, whatever. That's all his courses that he has, and every course has got 4 pages. So you know there's 02, 03, 04, 05. But so if let's just say you don't want to have that 1 and 6 as separated, then you have to make sure that you check lah that every course should have 6 pages, not 4. Do you understand, Prof. Rusayani?
I baru masuk.
Okay, tak apalah, nanti I explain dekat you. But basically, there must be 6 components lah. That's what I'm saying.
Tengok chat tu, few have given their suggestion that we separate 1 and 6 tu.
Okay, macam ni. For the ease of your lecturers, because some of them have actually included every course tu, dia dah ada all the 6 pages. So as long as you know that some of your staff will have the teaching philosophy and the scholarship, the number 1 and number 6 embedded in depa punya kursus ni, nah? And some wants it to be separate.
Yeah.
Ni,
Faham,
Prof. Fauzia. Prof. Fauzia.
Yeah.
Ni, actually, actually it is me, Jan, who taught them to actually put page 1 and page 6 into their collection. Okay, the reason why is because when we share after we have done the collection, when we want to share it with the dean, my rationale is when the dean click on our link, she will right away see all the 6 pages for a certain course, and then when she click another course, she knows that she will see all the 6 pages in that course. And that's my rationale. So for us, we don't have to like click the page 1 and then share it with the dean, and then click page 6 and then share it with the dean, and then click collection 1 and then share it with the dean, like that. My rationale.
When you're sharing, you don't share the pages. You share this whole entire UUME portfolio with your dean. So at the end, Dr. Izwan will show you how you share your link, your personal link to the dean. So when she clicks the link, she will automatically go to your dashboard, which means she can see all the courses that you have taught for that particular, for the whole year.
Okay.
So you don't have to share each page for each course. No. That's why we just do all these things, and then after that you will just share it with your dean. So for those who have already done the 6 pages, I'm just highlighting to the dean here that for those who don't be alarmed that some, when they don't have their 01, 06, it doesn't mean that they didn't do it. Their 01 and 06 is embedded in their respective courses. But those of you who came for this particular training now will probably want to do the 1 and 6 as separate, and 4 and other 4 pages to be included in every courses for every group. So whatever it is, there must be 6 elements: the teaching philosophy, the scholarship, and every semester there will be that four components that you have to look at lah.
Prof, if I may interject, Prof, this is Anggapan here.
Yes.
Now, if you have a separate page for this 1 and 6, and then later on you change, what happens to the page that was previously? It'll be missing, right?
Yeah.
So the old one will miss. So I think it's better to keep that because it will be in record,
Actually, to whether it's going to be missed or not missed will be up to you. If you want to keep that as a record, all you need to do is edit the previous one, and then add another text, another box for your new philosophy. So people can say like before this, that was your philosophy, but after this is your philosophy. So whether or not you want to show what your philosophy was before you change it, that's really up to you. Do you understand?
Yes, Prof, I understand. But I think, in interest of historical record, I think it's best to have all the 6 pages in one folder or one collection so that we can see how it changes over time.
Betul, betul. I truly agree with you, but not everybody has that kind of thinking, and that's why they want it to be in separate. They want to do it just once, and then over a period of time, they just want to look at it. So I'm trying to say this method is also right, and the other putting it separate is also right. So the dean has just got to be aware that some has systematically put in one course for all the 6 components, whereas some put 2 of the components outside because of its nature. That it doesn't change over, or it changes only over time. And but they do have the courses as they go along. So it's really up to you, because what's more important is how the person who's actually writing and reflecting, how they see themselves over a period of after a certain period of years doing certain things or teaching the same course, how have they changed in that process?
Right, Prof, I agree. I think we should allow the choice to the lecturers. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we continue? What we want to do next? So I'm using Dr. Johaida example. So what we want to do next? You can have a look here. So Dr. Johaida already create a collection of 202 BWBB 3013 Group B, but within this collection there are no pages yet. There are no pages. Suppose there will be overall strategy, right? There will be creativity, and then there will be testimonial, and finally there will be CQI, assurance of learning. Okay. So what we're going to do next? Okay, what we're going to do next? We're going to copy everything. We're going to copy this page, put it here, put it here, put it here, put it here. Okay. Put it. Yeah. Can everyone understand what we're going to do next? Okay. The step is the step of what we need to do. Okay, nampak tak? Make sure you only choose 02 until 05. Do not accidentally choose 01 and 06. 01 and 06 should be there. A constant variable. Okay, this is the thing that we need to do. Okay, can you see this triple option, this triple dot here? Okay, click the triple dot. Can you see the delete button? Okay, 02. Make sure you start with 02. 02. Click the triple dot button. Click delete. So delete collection. Nampak tak? So what are we going to do now? We are going to delete the collection for overall strategy, but the page will not be deleted. Kan? So kita ada rumah, the house tu kita nak buang, tapi content dalam rumah tu kita nak preserve. Right? So we are going to remove the house, but the content will be preserved. So we just click yes. Right? Okay, what happened next? Can you see here? So, suppose the overall strategy, they have a layer, right? But now the layer gone, so means overall strategy become a page. Dia tak stay in any more collection yet. Any collection. Dia dah keluar daripada rumah, dia jadi page, a new page. Okay. This thing happen only today. Saya tunjuk this thing only happen today sahaja. After this, no need to worry about this kind of issues. Okay. Next, 03. 03, because creativity and innovation is the thing that we're going to put it here. So 03, again, triple dot, the 3 dot, delete, and delete. Can you see here, the 03 ni, they listed a layer, because this is a collection. Click triple dot, delete. Okay, yes. There you go. Nampak tak dia dah jadi? Okay. Creativity and innovation. Become a page for overall strategy, page for creativity, and then we continue with 04, delete collection, but the page will be preserved. Yes. Right? Overall strategy, teaching supervision testimonial, creativity, and finally 05. Delete 05. Okay, now we have page creativity, page overall strategy, page teaching and learning improvement, and supervision testimonial. Okay, 04, 01 and 06. Leave it like that. Jangan buat apa-apa because this will be a collection. This will be a collection. Okay, boleh? Everyone got the idea because we understand that maybe some of you already create something here. So that's why we're not going to delete any information from the pages. Each pages we are not going to delete any of the pages.
Dr. Iswan, I am so sorry. Why are we deleting these collections again? Why is it? I'm lost.
Sebab nanti doktor tengok saya tunjuk. Okay, what happened next? Okay, I want okay, I will move these pages here. These pages move here. These pages move here. These pages move here.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. After moving, then can delete lah.
Dia tak delete. It won't be deleted because that's when you already write down something here, kan? Dia akan preserve masuk kat sini. Coming here.
After moving the pages, then can delete the collection.
Just now it was a collection. So tukar the collection.
After moving the perabot, can take down the house lah, macam tu lah.
So the perabot just move to new house lah.
Perabot tu hantar rumah baru.
Pandai buat analogi.
Okay, so what we need to do next, I show you the example, then I move to another person. Okay. So
Jan tak faham sebab dia tak ada perabot.
Dia bukan tak faham sebab dia dah masuk semua-semua. Jadi dia nampak confused bila cara lain. Sebenarnya dia dah buat dah. Benda ni sama, cuma teknik dia berbeza.
Dia beli rumah baru.
Agent Nozila, yeah. I'm thinking of
what
my
we need to do next. What we need to do next is can you see these three buttons? Okay, now since all the pages is since these 4 pages did not belong to any collection. So these pages not belong to any collection. Kan dia tak belong to any collection pun sekarang ni we want to move these pages into this collection. Okay, how can we do that? Can you see these 3 button, 3 dot, 3 option? Okay, click manage. Okay, tadi delete kan, click manage. We want to manage the collection. Now you can see the pages, right? The pages. Okay, select all the pages. So now all the pages we move into all the perabot dari tu. We go to this new room, new house kan? Dia nak the new collection. You go. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to arrange it properly because for each semester, for each subject, we need to start with overall strategy. We can move it. We start with strategy for teaching and learning, followed by
Wan, bila dia tukar page, Wan dah hilang number. So dia akan alphabetical order tu. Sebab tu tak move tu.
Tapi dia
tadi masa collection ada number kan? C1, C2 apa ni. That's the reason why.
Suppose kita boleh arrange ni. We start with overall strategy. Nampak kan? Can you see the arrow here? Put it up. Overall strategy, creativity. Testimonial should be number 3 kan? Kita move to number 3.
Dr. Izwan, Ustaz, dia punya senarai 2 sampai yang susunan dia tu dekat dalam chat box.
Okay, this is the susunan. Okay. So we start with, okay. Each subject, we start with strategy for teaching and learning. So ada strategi, then we do innovation. Once you do the innovation, kita dapat testimonial from the student. Finally, kita buat the last one is our CTI, teaching and learning improvement and professional development. And then we click done. Okay, there you go. Then our page and creation will be more compact, lebih cantik, and the more systematic. So you can have the 01 teaching philosophy, 02 your scholarship, 06 is our scholarship, the last one too, and then semester. This semester you will have 4 pages. Okay. Once we did that, once we complete this one, what we need to do every semester, kita just copy everything, create a new folder. Copy, create a new folder. Copy, create a new folder. That's it. Yang tu je kena buat.
Okay, spot check orang lain pula.
Boleh tak? Benar.
Izzuan boleh try balik macam mana nak susun kalau katakan kita tersilap susun yang 1, 2, 3 tadi tu, yang boleh arrow tadi.
You can go to manage. Within the collection tu ada manage. Kan kat sini kan. This arrow ni kalau kita juga boleh move macam ni. Kan. Ataupun kita guna cursor. Kita guna the arrow tu. Overall strategy, innovation. Tolak-tolak ni je. Nak tarik.
Okey, terima kasih.
Saya punya dah sudah susun. Then click done. Okay. Dah sampai dalam ni. So now if you go back to the profile page, the Dr. Jihada punya profile page, now it looks more systematic, which is you have once the dean coming into your teaching portfolio, mula dia akan tengok, oh this is the philosophy. This is the scholarly of my staff. This is the thing that every semester yang my staff did. So this semester, this is the strategy, and then this is the this is the strategy followed by this is how creative my staff. Okay. Then we can have a look everything, every single pages in the collection, within the collection. Okay. Okay, so there you go. So you have the 01 for teaching philosophy, 06 scholarship, and for this semester there will be 4 pages, minimum 4 pages. But if you very much in writing, it can be more than 4 pages. There should be no problem. Should be okay. But the component that require is strategy, innovation, testimonial, and CPI, assurance of learning, number 4. Okay, boleh saya check orang lain? Any question you want me to repeat how we did this one? Anyone want to boleh tengok Dr. Saiful punya tak? Saiful 1961. Okay. Saiful tak buat apa lagi ni?
Dr. Saiful tak buat lagi.
Alright. Overall strategy dah move. Alright. If Dr. Saiful, ya.
Dr. Izzuan, tanya sikit bila so at the end of the day, page C1 and C6 tu, should be in collection form, bukan in page form
Collection sebab nanti let's say kalau kami nanti kan doktor dah ada the new philosophy, we can create new pages add dalam collection tu.
Okay, so still in a form of collection lah, bukan page lah. C1 and C6 tu.
C1 and
Okay.
C6 tu still kena di collection sebab nanti macam Prof. Gapa mention before, collection of philosophy, collection consists of pages. Maybe for the first 5 years of teaching, kita create the first pages of our philosophy. Then after becoming associate professor, then we have a new wisdom. I create a new pages about my new philosophy of teaching and learning. And then in the next 10 years time, saya jadi professor. I have a new wisdom. I coming with new philosophy. I create a new pages. So my philosophy before retire, I have 3 pages. I don't know. Example lah macam tu.
Dr. Izzuan, sekiranya ada orang yang dah termasuk 6 sekali dalam tu, dia nak keluarkan yang satu teaching and learning dan juga scholarship, ada cara tak?
Study je. Bawi, can we move pages out of collection?
Saya cuba buat yang tu, tapi saya keluarkan pages saja. Sebab tu saya tanya, must be in collection form atau page form. So saya dah keluarkan C1 dan C6 page daripada collection saya, daripada subjek saya. Tapi bila keluar tu keluar sebagai page. So kalau you nak inform collection, saya akan create collection lah, tak ada masalah benda tu.
Boleh, kalau begitu boleh lah.
Tapi Dr. Syamsul, sebab hari tu kita buat tu memang kita create benda tu as page kan, bukan as collection. So bila kita bawa keluar, dia akan jadi page jugalah kan?
Boleh,
ya, betul.
Then kita create collection.
And then kita create a new collection, kita bubuh dalam page tu. Sama lah. We have to create another collection, 2 more collection, C1 collection and C6 collection. And then put in the page C1 yang kita dah keluarkan daripada collection subject kita tadi.
Or
Itu salah.
we can do like Dr. Izzuan show just now, yang guna triple dot delete tu, dia tak akan hilang lah konten tu kan?
Tak. Dia idea macam ni. Once we understand the concept of collection dengan concept of pages tu, I think that in the future there should be no problem. Kita boleh faham konsep collection dengan konsep pages. Dia delete collection, pages remain. Unless we delete pages, gone lah. Memang tak boleh selamat lah. Delete collection should be okay because collection only kita we remove the house, but still the pages tu still there. Okay. So Dr. Saiful, I think you need to do something because nothing done yet. Okay, this is one example. Okay, I show one example. Nampak yang this example, Dr. Saiful have 01, 02 is gone, already removed as pages, and still have 06. Okay, what we need to do, again, macam tadi kan, the first thing that we need to do, create a collection. Saya add new collection. Dr. Saiful mengajar which semester? Ada berapa?
Ya.
Dr. Saiful mengajar which semester?
Semester A 203
mengajar tak?
Ada lah 202 lah.
202 course code?
Course BEEQ 1023.
Kumpulan? Group?
Okay, group F. Okay.
So write down something, a collection of teaching and learning. Subjek ni nama apa?
Introduction to Statistical Economics.
Nama panjang ni.
Introduction. Statistical Economics.
Group. Okay, ekonomi. Okay, then okay,
I
once
see.
I just create once we create the collection, edit. Again, so because Dr. Saiful already delete the collection of overall strategy, it's already there. I didn't do anything, I just click done. Can we see now? So this is the new folder, the new collection. Okay, so now we want to remain this one, 01 will be remain, will preserve, 06 also will be preserved. We want to move, we want to delete the collection of creativity. So I just delete collection for creativity. Okay, 01, 04 will be deleted. Also the collection.
Okay.
And 05, delete the collection. You can see now, we have 4 pages. Page for strategy, creativity, testimonial, and CTI, Assurance of Learning. What we want to do next, we want to copy everything, put it in the folder, in the collection. I click manage. Okay, there you go, everything is there. Add pages. And now we need to rearrange it properly. Overall strategy should be the first one. Activity number 2. Testimonial number 3. This one number 4. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So,
Ni tak
Dr.
acing ni
Saiful
doktor
kena-
tolong buat ni,
Dr.
habis ni.
Yes, Dr. Saiful kena belanja Dr. Izwan nanti dah.
Terang dah kejap.
Siapa
Hilang
nak Dr.
hilang
Izwan
page.
buat, I suruh Dr. Izwan check.
Okay.
Doktor tu yang page nama-nama tu dah ada kan? Dah masuk.
Okay, dah done. Maksudnya for next coming semester, what we need to do, kita cuma copy, yang tu kejap lagi dah saya tunjuk. How can we copy the collection to create a new collection of new semester. Yang tu sekejap lagi.
Ya, okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so now everyone, I hope that everyone is clear. So the idea,
Sorry Dr. Izwan. Kalau ada 3 group, kena create 3 group.
Ya.
Ha?
Kena.
Tapi dah sama tak? Saya nanti Dr. Izwan akan ajak macam mana nak duplicate tu.
Jangan create lagi sekarang.
Oh dah.
Duplicate saja sekali lagi.
Okay,
Ya,
alright.
duplicate je.
Okay.
One more thing, another thing that Dr. Janjan mentioned earlier about the template, the CQI template given by the UMIT kan. So currently the minimum pages for each semester ada 4 je. There are 4 default component require currently. Ada overall strategy, innovation, testimonial, and professional development. Okay. But now I want you to can everyone click this the new link. Can you open this link? Okay. This link kita nak this is a page that created by the UMIT. What we want to do, we want to import, we want to copy this page and put it in the collection of semester. Instead of having 4 pages, we are going to have another pages. The pages named as CQI, and then there will be 5 pages. Instead of 4, there will be 5 pages. Can everyone open this one?
Nanti dulu nak type tu sebab apa kita buka laptop dengan komputer handphone.
Okay. Saya share dalam
Kalau share dalam dengan Dr. Sun and then Dr. Sun can share with everyone dalam SEFB ke?
Macam mana?
Taklah.
Within the WhatsApp group.
Dalam WhatsApp group, then you can share it with everybody in SEFB lah. This link.
This link ah? This CQI link ah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because some are using handphone and laptop, right? So it's not connected.
Ya betul, tak boleh nak type lambat, nak type dia tak nampak pula tu ada tulisan Dr. Juhaida tu. Selindung.
Tulisan Dr. Juhaida?
This one, the link, the browser.
dalam chat tak boleh tengok sebab pakai handphone.
Ya, pakai handphone.
Sedihnya lah hai.
Boleh lah Kak Zila pergi titik 3 tu, lepas tu cari chat. Kat situ ada.
Dah boleh dah. Dah boleh dah.
Okay. But I'm not opening my WhatsApp here. Takut. Dia punya WhatsApp ada laptop. Okay. So now what we are going to do next, instead of having only 4 pages for each semester, there will be a new pages called as Cti Pages. But this Cti Pages is optional because certain school they have their own way of reporting AOL, and if you have that kind of way of reporting, then you can use that one, should be no problem. But if you want to use this kind of style of reporting, you can use this one. Memang boleh guna lah, should be no problem. Kita boleh guna. Macam mana nak buat? Watching my. Okay, how to do this? Once you open the link here, once you open the CQI Teaching and Learning Improvement and Professional Development page, okay. Can you see on the top right here? Nampak tak? Top right kat sini. Top right ni. Okay, nampak top right here. Okay, there are 3 dot. There are 3 dot here. Okay, click the 3 dot. Click the 3 dot tu. Nampak tak? The button copy. Copy. So 3 dot, 3 option ni. Click copy. Copy as a page. Jangan copy collection because this is only one page sahaja. Okay. What a page. Page. Copy paste. When you do copy that one, no need to change anything. Leave it like that. Okay, biar je macam tu sebab the UMIT already create all the template. The template is there. What we need to do next, click save. Click save. Okay, when you click save, you can go back to the this create box. Okay, nampak tak? A new pages appear. So now what we need to do, we're going to bring these pages put it here. Okay. Tapi we cannot do that. We cannot drag and drop because that is not the platform. So what we need to do, again, click this 3 dot button. Okay. Macam tadi sama je, the same method. 3 dot button, manage. Tiba-tiba a new pages will appear and you click add pages. You see there will be now 5 pages instead of 4 pages, kan? 5 pages instead of 5 pages. And now you have a new semester. The semester with complete name. Now we have 5 new pages. Overall strategy, creativity, testimonial, CTI, and also the professional development.
Ulang balik Dr. Izwan, tadi tekan apa tadi dekat 3 titik tu? Edit
Manage.
Dekat CQI?
Dekat CQI.
Dekat CQI ada edit dengan delete aja.
This one.
Dekat course Kak Zila, kat course. Manage dekat course.
Dekat sini ke? Yang page for CQI ni. This course for CQI, triple dot, copy. Tunjuk orang lain lah sebab Dr. Tempo dah selesai. Tunjuk Dr. Tempo 9. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do, so this is the CQI, the new CQI template, right? What we need to do, copy, click copy, okay? This page, click copy, pages. Okay. Click copy page, not selection, page. As to copy, then dia akan tanya lah copy. Do you want to change anything? Leave it like that. Should be, don't need to change anything because it already been developed by your MIT. And then click button save. Automatically, once you click the save button, you can go back to the this icon, the e-portfolio icon. Okay. Go to create. And now this is the new page coming from the copy punya the copy activity before, right? Click. This is the new semester. The collection that we want to utilize on. Okay, click this three dot option. Manage. You can see this is the new pages coming. The new page coming. Click add page. So there you go. Complete. Done. Okay.
Dr. Izwan, tujuan
Ya.
kita add in the new CQI tu untuk kalau alternative reporting
Ya, ya. Kalau alternative reporting, if tak perlu, no need to include lah. Should be no problem.
Okay.
It's up to the school lah. I just show the example. Let's say you create a new pages, then you want to add that pages into the collection. That is the way. Macam mana nak buat. Okay, so we almost done. Okay, we almost complete. Now it's already there. So you have the collection, you have the philosophy, the scholarship, in teaching, supervision and evaluation, and then for each semester, you have your own pages. You have strategy for teaching and learning, innovation, testimonial, assurance of learning, and CTI. 5 pages. You can have it 4 or 5 pages. 5 atau 5 pages. Okay, so now
If there's anyone who wants to show Dr. Izwan what they have done, you can do so before we continue.
ada tak? Nak tunjuk. Dr. Zalina punya lah.
Just give your your ID number lah. So Dr. Saiful tadi yang kena tambah yang CQI punya page tu lah, takut sekali nanti you ingat dah selesai dah Dr. Izwan buat. Dr. Izwan buat sebelum tambah CQI punya page tu.
Nombor start.
To let you know.
1.9. Okay, 1.9. Okay, so this one from SEFB.
Ya,
Yes,
betul.
yes.
Okay. Wah. Okay. Okay. So this one you have 01, 06, and then the semester.
Tak apa, because initially they've already got the 6 pages in one, so that's fine. That's also
Okay.
so it's okay.
59.
Alright, tu yang ada orang dah dalam chat tu,
Okay.
5944.
Apa lagi? Nothing happened.
You haven't done anything yet based on what we have done since this afternoon. Dr. Halimah? You should have created one collection for your course that you are teaching. Change 02, 03, 04, 05 to pages. Transfer all that into the new collection.
Okay, ini not done yet. Maybe the committee can help later on. Ramainya nak volunteer.
4988 tolong.
Okay, 01, 06. Okay, good. Ini okay.
1633. 1633.
Dr. Izwan.
Ya.
Sajalah saya nak tanya kan. Tak boleh ke create benda ni bagi simple sikit macam benda tu macam easy for us to do. Macam nak ingat step-step, all the step nak ni. Tak ada ke? I mean, boleh develop kind of easy way untuk ni benda ni.
Ni dah easy dah ni. Ada seorang yang kami buat training, dia tak masuk training lagi, dia dah siap dah. Dia tengok video je. Basically Maharani quite user.
Bukan Prof. Maybe benda yang kita buat hari ni, dia cuma happen hari ni saja. Sebab once dia dah jadi macam ni, sebab kita punya initial setting is different. Bila let's say for example kan, this is mine. The step yang kita buat tadi tu kena delete collection, kena delete pages dan create collection. It happen sebab the initial setting, the initial idea was different before. So sebab tu kita nak tunjuk kepada all the faculty member what we need to do. Only kita kena ada general teaching and learning satu collection, ada another collection of scholarship, kita ada scholarship. Dan saya dah buat saya punya satu DC03 ni, kan? Dan dalam ni ada page. What we need to do next, kalau saya dapatkan copy, saya just copy everything. Then saya copy saya punya this semester, copy collection tu. Everything will be go. Then saya buat coming semester kan, satu. Group yang sama, cuma group A juga. And then I just change ini je. Everything will be copied.
Then you will have the template already.
Kita copy. Maksudnya
Satgi yang nak duplicate tu Satgi. Sekarang ni kami nak check dulu. Nak check dulu semua orang on the same page ke tak? Sat, Dr. Syahir Zidajan. I know you want to know how to duplicate. Sabar Sat.
Sebab saya faham.
On the right track or not. Some are very fast, very advanced in this group. And some have not done anything.
Yang saya maksudkan tadi tu Dr. Izwan, maksudnya kan okey lah, maksudnya daripada mula tu I mean if everybody maksudnya dah pergi kepada yang sekarang ni, tu maksud saya, tak ada, rather than dia start from the beginning tadi tu. Faham tak apa yang saya maksudkan?
Oh faham, sebab macam ni Prof. Dia initial setting 01, 02 sampai 06 tu, kita tak nak delete, buat baru sebab kita khawatir ada pensyarah yang dah menulis. Kalau kita delete everything, reset everything jadi zero balik kan, dan buat 01, 06 semester, kita risau ada pensyarah sebab kita dah memang ada pensyarah yang dah mula guna, yang dah buat. Jadi kalau kita delete everything nanti.
Yes, that exactly was my question. Itulah maksud saya. Maksudnya kalau tak ada benda yang apa tadi Dr. Izwan kata risau pasal yang orang lain yang dah create benda tu kan. Maksudnya the easiest way is that now we come into this page rather than nak kena patah balik belakang tu. Tu maksud saya, betul lah tu.
Cumanya in the pipeline sekarang ni, kalau macam kita familiar with our Moodle platform, macam kita punya online learning, bila masuk online learning, automatically subject appear dalam kita punya semester. Kan? And our OL, kita punya Moodle, bila kita new semester coming, automatically the subject appear in our Moodle. That's the thing that the UMIT, the technical team are doing right now, so that when we coming into our e-portfolio, coming semester to appear the subject name. But next thing, the integration part is not done yet, still in the progress. Belum jalan lagi lah. Maknanya sekarang ni pensyarah terpaksa create collection dalam collection and the page. But coming, I don't know, maybe tak tahu lah berapa lama lagi kan. The easiest way will be you logging into your e-teaching portfolio, automatically the subject to appear. By subject, by process, by group. Tapi belum lagi Prof tu.
That will be like 2 years from now. And Dr. Izwan, 1633 please.
6. So yang ni macam serabut sikit lah. Mungkin sebab dia masih banyak kan. This one, okay ni good. This one, puan boleh delete ni 03, 04, 05, 06 ni because you already have this one.
In 6.
So I can help you. This one I can delete. So bagi dia cantik sikit.
Terima kasih Dr. Izwan.
Please, 02 ni you don't have anything kan? Do you write anything here or already move it here?
Alamak, tak ingat.
Okay, tak apa. Nanti you check and then you delete sendiri. Dr. Izwan tunjuk je sekali macam mana nak delete.
This one nothing.
Terima kasih.
Because this collection is nothing. I just delete everything. Delete collection 02. This one pun nothing kan? Delete collection 03.
Dah Dr. Izwan, bagi kat depan untuk nak belajar macam mana nak delete. 1641 pula.
Alright, okay, boleh delete. So means kita kita cuma preserve 01, 06, 05 can delete. This one pun can delete. Kita maintain 01, 06, this collection of semester. And done.
1641.
Okay.
1641.
Kita sebab habis ni pukul 5 ni. Wow, itu yang ni bahas semester. Again, kenapa 01 ni jadi page? Okay.
Yang ni pun sama, maksudnya dah ada dekat dalam kursus dah. So okay, next.
So this one, Doctor, what you can do, create a new collection of general teaching philosophy, collection of scholarship.
Okay.
3383.
Sebab dia ada 6 kan? 666 ni. Di CQI ni, Doktor can move it into the semester. So dalam
Tapi kalau saya dah letak ikibas, should be okay kot.
the should be okay tu, the evaluation coming from the respective team or the team from the SEFB yang akan menilai whether your teaching portfolio tu memenuhi kriteria the component or not. It's not from the ATLC tapi the committee from the dean yang akan decide lah whether what you did good enough. Then kalau good enough, then should be okay je. Tapi dia ada komponen dia lah yang kita kena tengok.
Okay. Thank you.
1112, 1112. Lagi 2 lah. Maybe lagi 3 lah ke si Chan. Yang lain-lain tu komiti tolong tengok lah nah. Maksudnya sekarang ni untuk SEFB it's okay for you all to bubur all in one folder, or you want it to be separate, like 1 and 6 to separate, that's acceptable as well. So the
Okay,
community
semua
can
ni.
tengok.
This one also kita kena masuk dalam sini lah. This ni move it here. Kan. This one manage, klik manage.
Masukkan Chat.
Kita masuk je ke sini.
Hmm.
Jadi macam tak puas tengok.
Betul. Yang ni bolehlah tolong masukkan yang tadi tu macam. Ya, sebab ada 3 kan. Okay.
Okay. Right.
834. Lagi 2.
Tak sempat nak ajar ni. Okay. Okay. 0106 collection. Okay. Good.
604.
Apa? Okay, because Prof kan dia follow the SEFB standard. SEFB standard each collection ada 6 pages.
Tak apa, lah ni kita continue. Nanti kita tengok 1926 dengan 2044 selepas you continue. Lah ni you continue dulu.
Okay,
Lah ni nak belajar pasal duplicate kot kah? Macam mana?
Okay, ni tak macam mana nak masuk content. Tapi suppose everyone dah okay dah kot masuk content.
Buat je lah juga, takut ada yang tak buat lagi kan.
Okay. Okay, next is how can we input all the writing or the reflection in our e-teaching portfolio. So ni nak key in everything so that we can create a really nice now. Let's say we already complete the structure. The one that we did before is we want to ensure that the structure of our e-teaching portfolio is correct in the correct format. The format macam ni lah. You need to have the philosophy, scholarship, and each semester you at least you will have 5 pages. Okay, once everything is there, what we can do next is to do the writing. Okay, so how to do the writing part? I will show the first example. Let's say you want to write down your philosophy. Then click the philosophy. Right. Once you click the philosophy, this area, the comment area, is not the area that you need to do the writing. This is not the correct area. This is the area where, let's say you make your e-teaching portfolio public, and the public can comment your e-teaching portfolio. Macam kita ada Facebook, kita post something and then people keep comment your posting. So this is the place where people can comment your e-teaching portfolio if you made it public. Okay? Do not write in this section. Okay, how to do that? How to input your reflection, your philosophy, your picture and everything? Can you see this pencil? Nampak tak pencil ni? Nampak tak pencil ni? This pencil. Okay. Click pencil. Okay. Once you click pencil, then you can see this the plus button. Plus button, click the plus button. And then once you click the plus button, a new pop-up will appear. Then the pop-up will ask you where you want to put the block. Macam kalau kita guna Moodle for our OL, then kita ada quiz block, Turnitin block, assignment Turnitin block, announcement block. Semua juga in our in this Mahara platform, you can have that kind of block. I want to put it on the top of my pages. Click add. So there you go. There are many content, many block that we can include into our e-portfolio. But the minimum one you can do, you just put the text and also image. And macam if you brave enough ataupun macam advanced enough macam Dr. Mahizam kan, you can go to external media, you can add iframe. If you wrote something using HTML, you can put HTML punya coding, iframe using HTML. Or in my case, I put the example, my example, my innovation, I'm using Google document, Google Drive. You can integrate with Google application, that should be okay. Boleh. Tapi the minimum one, you can click add text. Okay, text. This title may be falsafah my. I put the title my philosophy, my falsafah. Kalau dia falsafah. Okay. And then click add. Okay, kita tulis falsafah. Falsafah. Tadi ada. And then kita tulis lah. Dia the same concept with my FIGS. Okay, FIGS kan tak dapat. Jadi kita konsep dia sama. You can drag down, drag up kan. Pull down, pull up. And then let's say you want to put it bold. Let's say the paragraph ni we want to put it in the middle. And then maybe we want to include a link falsafah saya ni. I want to put a link using this anchor. The link here. I click link, insert link. And okay, the link maybe kita nak letak link UUM www.uum.edu.my. Okay, save. Yes. And let's say you want to put a table. I create a new table. Okay. And click save. Okay, so there you go. This is your falsafah. Then beside that, boleh, you can upload video, should be no problem. And then let's say this is one place, one block. Another block may be a picture. Okay, a picture, image, my picture. That's me, buat me. Image, maybe kita ambil image about I know I could. Okay, I put one picture over there. Okay. Once you satisfied with the content, okay. Once satisfied with the content, can you see this picture? Nampak tak ada apa tu, the display page? Click display page. So there you go. Okay, this is my page. Yeah.
Nanti demo copy paste daripada Word kat dalam you punya text ni.
Okay. Copy apa? Okay, boleh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is one example. Teaching portfolio philosophy. Maybe we can write down something here and then letak gambar kan. Put a picture. And consider your teaching and learning philosophy. Okay, then with that, kemudian just go back. Okay, maybe in 06 or maybe in the same idea, you can do it for each of the pages, benda yang sama. Let's say we want to write down in our semester, right? Semester for each group. Okay, maybe we start with overall strategy. So maybe you already write down somewhere your strategy. Saya cari sekejap strategi ada. Saya cari dalam, let's say this is a copy from my Word file.
Share screen, okay, good.
Yang ni, one example. So maybe this one an abstract from, I don't know, maybe one example. Again, kita just copy. Sorry, before we copy this one. Okay, this is the page. Okay, again, don't need. You cannot write here. This is the comment area. Okay, go to pencil. Okay, go to pencil. Plus symbol. Okay, put it on the top. Add. Okay. Kita nak add based on text kan? Or we start with the text. My teaching strategy. My teaching. Okay, strategy. So this is, let's say this is my word file kan? And just copy this word file. Paste je lah kat sini. Tak klik. Ataupun kita guna Ctrl C, Ctrl V dekat kita punya keyboard kan. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. The Malaysian ni maybe we want to put it bold. Or the paragraph ni we want to make it justify. Maybe this fine underline. Okay, this dulu. Ini kita boleh adjust lah, ada size tu. Okay, my teaching strategy. Okay, then okay, there you go. Okay, this is A202 BWFF overall strategy. This is my strategy. Okay, you can write down your strategy for that semester. So that's why we ask the lecturer, we ask the educator to create by semester, by courses, by group, because different group, different subject, you might have different strategy for teaching and learning. Mungkin ada berbeza lah, ada different, but maybe the same subject, but different group, the strategy might be the same, tetapi the testimonial might be different a little bit, and also the attainment of CLO, the attainment of PLO might slightly be different compared to different group kan. Dia mungkin berbeza lah. Group 1, usually kita sembang kawan-kawan kan. Student aku group A macam perform. My group B is not really perform. So this is the way we can do the reporting. We can do the writing, we can do the reflection instead of kita membawang. So this is the way we can put something about our student punya performance lah. Okay, there you go. Then again, what you can do, teaching and learning improvement and professional development, you can put it here. Click pencil, put component. Sama juga, yang sini pun sama. Testimonial pun again, the same thing. And so on. Okay. Pencil button, component. Okay, pencil, plus button. Add. And there are many more. Let's say you want to upload something. You want to upload PDF file. Okay, just create the PDF file. You want to integrate with Google. And go here, ambil Google Apps. This is iframe. social media also iframe. Social media, I'm not sure. Saya tak pernah guna. Jadi saya tak ada komen lah. Okay, but maybe later on, we are going to identify those friends, kita punya kawan-kawan yang really into it, yang guna macam-macam komponen, kita mungkin akan buat bengkel lah how to use every single content type that available within the e-teaching portfolio. Okay.
Dr. Iswan, that day, during our school briefing, I just show my friends I think half a dozen of those features only. There are so many of them that I also don't know how to use. But I tried experimenting with it, but I couldn't get it. Yeah. So just
that's why
the basic.
The basic one kita letak text, kita letak picture. That should be okay lah. Should be fine. Text.
But for next year onwards, we'll do the training. Don't worry.
Okay. Next can we move to another section, which is how the most interesting part. let's say we already complete with one sample, now kita nak copy everything, duplicate everything, create a new semester. Okay.
Okay, Dr. Shazida, this is the one that you were asking about.
Ready? Okay. So how to do that? Make sure you are at this page, page yang page and collection here. Macam mana nak copy everything? How can we copy everything in this single collection? Create a new collection. Okay, can you see the copy button? The copy. Can you see this one? Copy.
Can.
Okay. Okay. Click copy. Click copy. Okay. Once you click copy, there will be a list of all your collection, all your pages that are available within your e-teaching portfolio. Okay, go down, scroll down. Can you see this one? A202 underscore course name, course code underscore group. Okay. It's this one, copy collection, copy page. If you put copy page, you are asking you instruct the program to copy only the pages, only this page. Tetapi what we want to do now, we want to do copy collection. Everything in the collection will be copied. Click copy collection. Okay. Once you do the copy collection, nampak dia tulis kat sini. Copied 5 pages, 2 block, 0 artifact from this semester. And they copy everything. Yang kita dah tulis tadi kan, I put one transformers punya gambar and one text kan. So everything is copied. Okay. Kita copy everything. Semua kat sini pun Dr. Ju dah buat ni, dia akan copy everything. Kita cuma tukar. So Dr. Ju to auto only one subject kan?
Ya, betul.
Oh. Mana bisa subjek
201 just same subject tak?
Ya, same subject juga. Okay, different. I think sama subjek I. Tapi okay lah, tak apa. You just create je, nanti I boleh delete nanti.
Okay, 201 the same subject.
Ya.
Group?
Group A.
Group A kan kita change je, tukar je. 201 group A, the same thing, and then next edit collection and pages. And everything is there, sama je, no need to do anything. And
wah, good Datin Ju. Dr. Izwan tolong create everything
kami rumah dekat.
Senang kerja Datin.
Kami sekampung dia tolong lah.
Dr. Izwan tunjuk sekejap, tadi pergi toilet tak sempat nak tengok.
Dr. Izwan, yang collection punya title tu boleh ubah, tapi page dia boleh ubah ke sebab ada V2 tu?
Boleh ubah.
Boleh tunjuk?
Ya, boleh.
Semua boleh ubah. Yang dalam teks dia tu semua pun boleh ubah juga kalau you nak ubah.
Ya. Okay, the text tu, yang VV tu, we can change.
Katakan nak buat satu lagi khusus contoh A203 contoh.
Boleh. Okay, sorry. Boleh tukar dekat sini. Okay, again Okay, let's say kita nak create a new courses. Okay. So this courses kan. Click copy. Click copy. Click copy, go scroll down, nampak tak kat sini? Copy collection. Jangan copy paste, copy collection. Nama collection tu we can change macam copy collection. Copy collection. So maybe this collection, a new collection will be A211 and 211 BW. So this semester Dr. Ju mengajar apa? Sama juga. 211 belum bagi subjek lagi.
211 pun okay, Foundations of Banking. BWBB. 101 BWBB 1013.
Wah, senang Ju.
Group A.
I just cannot
Right, this one, this one you need to update lah benda ni kan.
Yeah, okay.
Then edit collection. Everything is done. Now it become V3 lah. Tadi V2 kan, now V3. Click done. Okay, so there you go. Ada dah 3 semester. Okay, so macam tadi ada soalan kan, how can we change the VV everything tu? So what you can do, go to that semester, for example, kan, go to, let's say for example macam ni kan, you go to this semester yang kita nak change the title tu, click this one, okay. Okay, can you see this the pencil ni, click this pencil, click this setting button ni, okay, click this setting button, ubah V2 ni. Hilang. Ni gua nak. V2 tu dah hilang. Okay. Alright. Okay, done. So
Meja dah faham dah belum?
Dah nak buat 3 dah khusus siap.
Okay, dah faham dah ni?
Dah
Anyone
faham dah.
else?
Okay. Done.
Izwan, tak maaf. Yang CQI nak copy paste tu saya tak jadi-jadilah.
Okay, betul share screen. Ada 10 minit lagi.
Muhaizam yang low level tu dia cannot, dia kena high level.
Okay.
Low level tak faham Muhaizam.
So saya pergi dekat dashboard.
Okay, Dr. open the link tadi tu yang 1411 tadi tu.
Okay.
Di chat box tu.
Saya buka salah satu kelas lah ke?
No. Sekarang ni can you see in the chat box?
Chat box.
Chat box tu ada yang
Okay.
Bagi dah share balik dah tu.
Oh, okay.
Ada orang share. Okay, tak mana.
Bagi dah share.
Put that link.
Okay.
To continue.
Okay.
Okay, nampak ada 3 dot button tu. 3 dot tu. Okay, klik 3 dot.
Oh, okay. Okay, baru dapat. So memang kena buka link ni lah. Tak bercara.
Ya.
Okay.
Okay.
Pergi dekat page.
Page, ya.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Baik. Terima kasih.
Apa-apa, kita save lah.
Save.
Okay, now can you click the UM e-portfolio icon? Atas tu, the blue color tu. UM logo e-portfolio.uem.e-portfolio.
Okay.
Okay, go to create.
Oh, go to create.
Go to create. Okay, go to create. Okay. Now nampak kan CQI page tu appear. So now CQI page tu we want to move it into which semester? Let's say we want to move to the A202 punya semester kan?
Yeah.
BWBB 3053 tu, klik 3 dot button there dekat sebelah nombor 6 tu.
Ni lah.
Manage. Yeah, now click. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Right.
Okay. So last session, last part will be how to share with the respective dean, our respective deans. Okay. Macam mana nak share dengan dean ataupun you want to share with someone yang being appointed by the dean or the committee that going to evaluate your teaching portfolio. Macam mana nak share? Can everyone click this share button, this share box, Okay, and so once you click the share box, dia akan keluar macam ni kan? Can you see this thing? So Dr. Ju punya dia ada 0106 every semester. 0106 every semester. So what we need to do next, can you see the edit access icon ni? This lock icon. Okay, click this icon. Once you click that icon, okay, put your cursor at the end of the box here, and then select which part, which collection that you want to share. Teaching and learning philosophy, scholarship, and then each semester yang kita nak share dengan everything lah, dengan the dean kan, dengan the dean yang kita nak share tu 0106 each semester. And then share with, kita nak share dengan siapa?
Dr. John, kita nak tekan apa nak bagi share semua select all tu?
Sekejap. Sekali lagi. Cancel. Okay, macam ni kan, click the padlock ni.
Okay.
Click this one. Okay, now dia jadi macam ni kan, dia only select only teaching and learning philosophy. Put the cursor at the end of the box tu. Kat sini dia tulis di hujung tu. Dia akan activate everything. Select number 2, 006 tu. Dia akan pop up je.
Oh, tekan di hujung tu.
Ya, dia pop up.
Okay.
Cuba buat, boleh tak?
Boleh? Tengah buat?
Boleh.
Okay, semua sekali share.
Ya.
Ni, Dr. Iswan.
Yeah.
So let's say, okay, on this page, right? So what we see is we are sharing 01 teaching, 06 scholarship, and then A201, A202, A211. Okay, let's say we want to share with the dean. So when we share with her, what she'll get is all these different collections, or straight to the profile of Datin Ju.
Kejap, belum sampai lagi. The idea is that we want to share the profile page of Dr. Ju, and the dean can access everything.
From Ju's page.
Yeah, everything. Semua boleh tengok. Okay, how to do that? Nampak tak ada share with ni? Share with, kita pilih orang dia. Share with user. Cari nama dia kan.
RUSS. Tapi I don't think ada lah. Sebab dia tak login. Dia tak pernah login, I think. Kalau sudah pernah login, mesti naik kan?
Jangan kata gitu. Try tengok. Semalam I login dah.
Dengar tu, Jan kena marah.
Cuba.
Nombor staff ada ke? Kalau bukan nombor staff.
Tak I dah login lah semalam.
Tak naik lagi.
Tapi tak naik
Tak ada.
Tak wujud lagi.
Cover.
Kostan.
Dekan punya staff number ada tak? Can I get the dean staff number?
1140.
1140.
1140.
Ayuh.
1140.
Glitch.
Ada.
Ada.
Oh.
So you can share.
Janjan, minta maaf Janjan.
Sorry.
Tak dapat full mark tu ni.
This is the second dean that has registered before the training is over. Well done to the dean.
So now what we can do, select, let's say you want to share with the dean and or maybe the school already decide that you need to share with the dean and also the deputy dean, or maybe you can create a group of people that are responsible to do the checking pun boleh buat. So yang tu mungkin saya akan bagi guideline lah. How the committee can create a group of people that responsible for that teaching portfolio based on request. Kalau ada request daripada school, kita akan buat group.
Boleh request siap-siap?
Boleh, nanti doktor bagi berapa orang yang akan jadi group member tu. Kita akan create lah.
Okay.
Kita akan buat group dan group tu kita akan SEFB e-portfolio committee members. Kan? Now kita just share with the dean. And then I click save. Okay, everything will be shared with the dean. Did save.
Tapi Dr. Iswan, I mean, can I create a group? I don't think I'm privileged to create a group.
Nanti doktor kena request daripada technical team. Kita akan create the group.
Because it needs administrator privilege to create a group.
Yeah.
And I think it is better don't share everything with the dean, or else her email inbox will be flooded. Betul tak? Everyone send her a link and then she will get an email.
Tak apa. Macam ni. Once you do this, when we did everything macam ni kan, okay, then we click save. So means that everything will be shared with the dean. What we need to do next, nampak tak? Can you see beside Dr. Yu punya picture ni, kan ada nama dia, the name ni. Click the name. And then this is the unique link that you can share with the dean. Okay, currently we are in the process of developing a system through our portal. What are the lecturer need to do? You just obtain this link, put it into the portal, and share and submit it to the dean. The same concept of applying cuti, applying cuti tu. Macam mana kita apply cuti kan? Bila kita apply cuti, kita letak everything kan? Then you submit to the dean. Dean approve means that the information is obtained, received by the dean. The same idea, kita akan you can share this link. Kita copy this link, put into the portal, our portal, but not ready yet. Once everything is ready, I will inform everyone. You copy this link, put in the portal, submit to the dean. The dean will be notified. Then the dean akan buka link tu, dia akan nampak macam ni, everything.
Okay,
so, Dr. Iswan, while we are waiting for the portal to be integrated with this Mahara, so let's say I want to copy this Juhaida's link, this e-portfolio link, and then can I copy it and then send this link through email or send it through WhatsApp to my KJ or to my dekan? Can I do that?
You can do that, tapi KJ tak boleh buka lah. Sebab KJ, tadi kan kita share dengan dekan je.
Tapi if I share, cannot unless I share secret URL
Bukan, disebabkan Dr. Yu cuma share with dekan sahaja. Even though kita
I see. Okay.
Kan, macam konsep dia macam kita ada file sharing dalam Google. Kalau kita share link tu dengan saya pun, tapi kalau kita tak bagi privilege, dia tak boleh buka juga.
So Dr. Izwan, bila kita share dengan dekan tadi, kalau kita tak provide link pun, dekan tak boleh check juga. Macam tu ke?
Kecuali Rejan, kecuali dekan tu rajin, dia pergi
Alamak, dia hilang.
Dia pergi apa?
Kecuali dekan rajin, dia cari macam mana kita cari dekan tadi?
Dekan pergi cari.
Bukan dekan rajin, kalau dekan ada masa.
Dekan
rajin.
Dekan delete email pun tak sempat.
Dekan already rajin tapi tak ada masa.
Unless kalau dekan search lah.
Yeah, actually, while Dr. Izwan is explaining, I'm actually writing here for HOD lah to take action. So you can actually prepare a list of all the instructors under your department. Then all the instructors can put the link accordingly, so that the dean can just access via that link lah. This is while the portal is being done. Once that portal is being done, what all the lecturers will do is to put the link in your portal, so the dean will automatically get all this link from your portal. The minute you list your URL link tu, yang special ID link tu, the dean can read already. But because the UMIT has not completed that yet as of now, as of today, so I'm suggesting if all of you in SEFB has completed their portfolio, you can actually do this process lah, where by department you can have a list of instructors with their link to be given to the dean.
So,
Dean cari lah.
kalau saya nak tambahkan, this link memang unik. Memang tak akan berubah. Kalau Dr. Ju 224, memang dia punya link ni will be there sampai bila-bila lah. Macam kalau macam saya, I can remember mine. 95 ke? Okay. So dia akan cari orang tertentu. So the link ni memang fixed for memang unique ID dalam database. Dia memang panggil macam tu. Right? Jadi kita just share macam benda ni adalah fix. Means that kalau kita kata Dr. Johaida, so this is the link. Orang lain, this is the link. Memang dah fix the link tu. Semuanya whether we want to what collection that we want to share, yang menentukan sama ada dekan boleh buka ataupun the committee instructed by the dean can open the collection tu boleh buka ke tak boleh buka.
So kalau kita nak unshare, kita lock balik lah folder tu kan, collection tadi tu.
Tapi janganlah lock, dekan bagi je lah kat dekan unless kalau
Kena
macam
tak siap lagi.
Okay, alright.
Tak, dia macam ni. Kalau you all share sekarang and you all update, they can will see the latest version of your link tu. Sebab dia real time.
Mana tahu dia kan rajin hari ni dia nak check Naya kat kami.
So, macam ni, for this example kan Dr. Karina ni, dia cuma share profile page. Tapi bila saya nak buka, tak boleh.
Okay.
Tapi saya boleh masuk juga sebab saya ada privilege.
Janganlah.
The privilege tu, don't have to worry, the privilege only given to the respective people sahaja. Yang boleh control lah, kita tak akan bagi kepada semua orang lah supaya menjaga privacy masing-masing. Okay. I think that's all from me. Dah pukul 5 dah. I hope, to summarize, so today training, the idea is that each of us at the end of this training, you can have this kind of idea. 01 for general teaching and learning philosophy. 06 is your scholarship of teaching and learning, scholarship in teaching, supervision, and evaluation. And then for each of the semester, at least there will be 4 pages, which is consists of teaching strategy, innovation, testimonial, and assurance of learning. 4 pages each semester. Then I did share how can we share everything to the respective dean or the committee so that it can be counted as your KPI for quality. Quality. Okay. So that's all from me, and for the advanced features, intermediate features, macam all the component that you might want to know, maybe kita akan buat another training. We are in the process of identifying several good example of teaching portfolio that can be a good example for all of us to follow their teaching portfolio. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Dr. Iswan, share that DTA winners, Dr. Mazia's portfolio. Can she's the best, right? She's supposed to be the best.
Okay, Dr. Sun, DTA and AN is totally different dengan e-portfolio ni, because the e-portfolio gives you the reflection by course, by group, by semester. If it's DTA and AN, DTA, you have to show 10 years of the transformation that you have done over a period of more than 10 years lah. That's why I'm saying now, that's the reason why if we don't have our documentation, that's why it's difficult for people to enter DTA, because they don't have any collection of evidence of what they have been doing from year 1 until year 10, you know? So this, from doing this, from having this collection, people who just, I mean, especially new instructors, what they can do is now they can already see a trend, what changes that they have done in terms of their delivery, in terms of their assessment, in terms of motivating their students, in terms of innovation that they have done. Maybe innovation that you put here in every semester is just something that is new to you, but over a period of time, with all the experience and because you get yourself motivated and engaged, you now have your own truly novelty, you know, to teach finance or teach economics. So that's where you want to document it in a true portfolio, which is thick usually, because it tells you how you transform in the last 10 years. For this e-portfolio, this is because it's done by semester, by course, by group, you do not have to write that much, because you are just reflecting what happened in that particular group for that particular semester for that particular course. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
So any one of us can have good reflection. So we don't have to compare with. That's why when Dr. Izwan says his is not good and all that, there's no good or bad when it comes to teaching e-portfolio, because what is important here is how do you reflect what you did in order for you to continuously improve your delivery and your assessment for the benefit of your students. That is key. Once you, over a period of 10 years, then only you can see if there's a trend, there's kind of, you know, the synthesis will come in and you'll be able to see what you did good and how it affected and influenced your students over a period of time for you to document it in a DTA teaching portfolio, which is different,
and eligible for
than all
DTA.
Sorry?
And eligible for DTA nomination.
Yeah, so the next question that some people would like to ask is, once I've done with my e-portfolio, can I just click a button, like give you this link and send for DTA and AN? No AAN and no DTA panels will approve it, because it doesn't make sense. You're not telling a story because you're just showing data. So basically this e-portfolio is just your analysis. But what DTA and AN is your synthesis, what you have done over a period of 10 years. So that's the difference. So don't worry about they are the DTA winner ke apa kan. Any one of you can be a DTA winner one day. But what everyone needs to have before you can do that is the ability for you to reflect critically what you have done in order for you to improve for the benefit of your students.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, kalau tak ada apa-apa, Shazida Jan, UUM has got one case where dia pension in that year and that particular year dia dapat DTA, and now we have sent her for AAN because pension tu tidak, pada ketika dia mendapat anugerah itu dia masih dalam perkhidmatan, so dia layak untuk masuk AAN. So if everything goes well and all of us doa, if we have our AAN winner, that is the AAN winner to the very last line nak berlari ni, the last line kalau kita dapat AAN winner macam tu lah. Yes. So never say that you're going to pension selagi you
kena rajin lah Prof benda ni, kena rajin buat.
Selagi you jumpa dengan student you and the more that you write, this is also based on people who have attended this training and mereka dah faham dah. Mereka pula next seh dah habaq dekat kami kata tak cukup mereka punya space tu, nak suruh penaik pula mereka punya space because there's so many things that they have to they are writing. So
yeah,
that's
the
good.
space is 50 MB only. I uploaded a video, and they sent me an email saying my e-portfolio space is almost to the limit only.
Yeah.
Just do whatever that you need to do. The day in which all of us need an increase, I will speak to the pengarah UMIT.
Saya setuju dengan Jan Prof sebab kalau ada video would be very interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Video lah kan.
Yeah. Sebab tu ni Bawi duk habaq dah. Kalau video upload dalam YouTube untuk jimat space. Maksudnya you pakai YouTube tu punya space.
Link.
You just provide the link saja.
Okay.
So you ambil gambar je lah kan nak bagi nampak cantik. So on my part and my team, Dr. Izwan as well as Bawi here and Rini and Fadlina here, we would like to apologize for anything that is shortcoming on our part, and we hope that this little hands-on, though we cannot call all of you, but we spot check some of you. We hope that all of you had benefited and you will be able to know what needs to be done, because everyone will have to show what they have done, what they have reflected for A201, A202, A203, if it's applicable, if they're teaching postgraduate, for 2021 year lah, for the year of 2021. And we will provide to you the link of this video. And if you notice just now in the Mahara, there's also a link at the bottom for the training that Puan Asia did. If you want to look at that, or you can actually, as Shazida has also, Dr. Shazida has also shared with us, that's the link for UTLC Help Desk. You can actually look for anything that's related to teaching e-portfolio roadshows for you to watch it again and again and again and again. And if all else fail, that's us. But of course, we will be going to other schools after this too. So yeah. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe.
Terima kasih, Prof.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Prof. Fauzia, Dr. Izwan.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih semua.
Wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih.
Well done Dekan, sebab masuk dalam e-portfolio. Baru daripada semua dapat share kan. Baru everybody dapat share. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Tak apa. Nak bagi
Sudah log in.
semangat.
Royani sudah log in.
Macam mana?
Sudah log in. At least.
Yes. Apa dia Prof Yani?
Dah nak bagi semangat lah dekat diorang. Maybe kan after this macam once kita dah buat benda tu kan, so we can see the benefit of having this e-portfolio tu lah. Kan the reason behind that.
Betul. Basically you will see your improvement actually. Believe me, you will see how you have changed in the process of you reflecting your practices. So sepatutnya nantilah bila tahun depan baru kita akan buat sepatutnya setelah selesai sahaja semester tu kita akan terus buat dia punya reflection. Untuk tahun ni je lah yang kita buat 3 semester sekali harum. So from now onwards it's going to be from 211, it will be right after 211. Right after you have your students have already got their results and you've got your ECVAS evaluation, you can start doing your reflection of your portfolio dah and your CQI.
But Prof. Fauzia, my reflections for 201 already forgotten or?
Start small. Go to your assessment first. What did you do? Go to your strategies. What did you do in terms of your CLO? Because if a good thing SEFB is under AA CSB, so definitely you all will put your assessment according to the CLO, right? So you are able to reflect whether students are able to achieve the respective CLO or not.
Okay.
So go slow. I mean, start with the one that you can remember first, then you move to the ones that you have forgotten.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Be good.
We will.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalam.